Welcome back, folks, to Tales of Symphonia. Last time, we defeated our father, and it wasn't much of an issue. We could use items. And then we fought Origin, and that was a bit harder, but wasn't that bad. And then Mythos, of course, came back from the grave.
And I appreciate. I don't know this ups and downs of this story, so this is all new to me as we play it. And I have to say, like, if that was the ending, you fight Mythos, and that is kind of like the Final Fantasy VI. Like, you go and you get the Espers and everything's fine, and they have like the fake out ending, but then it turns out Emperor Gashal really is evil and bad stuff's really gonna happen. It would have been a shitty ending if it's just like, yeah, you fight your dad and your dad doesn't die, and now you fight a kind of blah summon, and yay, like. I guess I'm glad something bigger than that's happening, although Mythos, sounds like he's like 12-year-old boy and he's hopping between bodies, and I don't know. I'm kind of ready for that guy to get smacked around for the last time.
Also, apparently with the fragments of the tower falling, the distrust has softened, which I don't see how that could be, but I'm not fucking stupid. Anyway, I guess I'm not playing as Colette anymore, so let's go ahead and switch this around. You know what? You can go ahead and stay in the party. Genus, you're on thin ice, mister. Bringing that damn Crucius Crystal out here. You son of a bitch. Help me!
I'm Colette! Help me! Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was displaced, and now I'm in here. Yeah, we just fucking booted that wall.
There you go. Oh, I think what happened is evil guy possessed Colette, and then Colette possessed that random elf.
That was weird. We just had that sequence where it's like, we walk by the wall explodes, possibly from Lloyd kicking it, and then we continue on.
Well, maybe we'll have a scene later on where we meet them, and because we rescued them, we get, like, the best item in the game or something. Well, although it seemed like you have to rescue them. That didn't appear to be a thing you could have just ignored.
Yeah, it did just happen. Attack now! Alright.
Let the urgent music playing as there's actually no time limit at all. Wait, I can hear someone calling for help. Sounds like there are still elves remaining in the village. Oh, fuck, here we go.
Okay, so we do have to save people.
I'm not going to help you find them. I'm just going to stand here and not let you leave. Well, there was a big, like, chunk of building that looked, or rock that looked breakable over to the far right. It just... I don't see how anyone was trapped behind it or anything.
Maybe this thing? Like the track under it?
Well, it was similar in appearance to the one you broke. I just don't see that anyone actually is looking for help here.
Yeah, I don't think they are. All right, let's go ahead and mosey on around and see if we can't find any people to save, since that's apparently something we're going to do here.
Freaking elves.
Well, I can't go in there, so there's no one to save in there. Anyone to save under the house? No? Okay.
Save these tomatoes here, or these grapes? No? Okay.
And on the other screen need to be saved. You're pinned beneath a rock.
Open your mouth and say, ah.
I'll just slide this off your legs. Oh, they work just fine. Those... Holy shit.
Saved me. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, I guess. They're pretty robust, those elves, having that rock on the legs and not, having immobile legs from that on. All right, is there anyone behind here? One up here, perhaps. Oh, I can go inside. This shit broke, yo.
I'm trapped by my own confusion.
Hey, what you doing? Gotta get out of here. You can't. I think you did the Elder last time?
I don't remember how he talked, though, so he's getting a new voice. I cannot leave without the others of this village. I will remain in the village until the end.
That's just like that side quest with the kids. Okay, well, we're evacuating the remaining people. So just get out of here.
I can't believe I'm being saved by humans and half-elves. How can you say things like that at a time like this? Just because it's our fault that... Oh, yes, we may have been foolish. I entrust my villages to you. I'm going to very slowly walk to safety. Because I'm not fooled by the music, I can tell there's no time limit. It appears that that was the last remaining elf in the village.
Oh, apparently he was the last one.
Lloyd, you should get out as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. Also, why aren't you a
hang out here?
Why aren't you a selectable character?
Oh, hey, look at the time, 69:59. Sweet, dudes.
Is there anything over here before we leave? You want to cross the pond? Nope.
Rescued
Oh,
some
there's
potatoes.
a little thing flown by. That's they didn't need to put that in there, but there it is. All right.
Now, somebody in the comments let us know what was going on with that raccoon from the last video.
That was your dad in disguise. That was Kratos.
Well, I was wondering. Yeah, I was like, is this a thing where like we would have looped around in a maze had we not followed a raccoon, or I don't know.
No, our dad was a shape-shifting yokai this whole time. We just didn't realize it.
Can't believe the big floating magical structure is collapsing. Well, that's not really floating.
Yeah, that's not
a huge freestanding structure, but you get the point.
That looks a little Fallout-y, and that looks unfortunate.
Oh no, the Decepticons are summoning Cybertron to our planet.
Which is not the world we want to reunite with.
Yeah, which is Tallahassee and which one's Savannah? Oh, purple skies are worst skies.
What is that? That is Darius Carlo.
Impossible. How could a planet exist so close?
Well, we're looking at it.
It is the eternal sword that makes the impossible possible.
Like Golga 13.
It was hidden by the protective barrier projected from the Tower of Salvation. But it has always existed there for 4,000 years.
So maybe we shouldn't have destroyed the Tower of Salvation, huh?
Yes.
Hey, she's back!
And now Mythos, with the great seed in hand, is trying to leave this land and take Darius Carlon with him. Tabitha, you're feeling better?
I didn't say that.
Wait a minute. Darius Carlon is a massive mana. And the great seed is the seed of the giant tree, right? If he takes both of them, what's gonna happen to this world?
Nothing good.
It will wither and die from mana deprivation. This is a much bigger problem than reuniting the worlds. Who cares? Our friend just got kidnapped. What should we do, Lloyd?
It just like cocks his head over and has a giant scribble emoji.
But the Tower of Salvation was destroyed.
I mean, we can just use our air bikes to get up there, right?
Use the
Real.
eternal sword. If you really made a pact with Origin, the sword will surely respond to you.
Love how, like, we have the Liquid Snake voice as an exclamation mark appears above Floyd's head, like he was just spotted by the Genome Soldiers.
But Altessa is not well enough to move. Who's going to craft the Ring of the Pact?
Well, we could go get my dad, well, my adopted father to do it.
Dad.
Right.
Good, son.
Yeah, he's our only hope. We'll go to Silveron. Wait.
I don't want to get into a rivalry with your dad.
All right.
All right.
Yep, there's messing with this. We don't get to play as him.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, we're bringing Celos back to life, too.
I wanted to be on the winning side in this.
Oh, guys, I was somehow reborn in the destruction of the tower.
I was all saying the Crucis Crystal is hell time, biding my time.
Yeah,
as it were.
oh, you know what? The reason I was evil before is because I was possessed by Mythos. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Also, we should probably throw down a save. We haven't done that since last session.
I was gonna say our last save had a living Zealous. Go figure. That is not true. All right, here we are on planet Savannah, Georgia.
Now we just need to coast on up here, get to Dad's house, and it'll be like, what the fuck are you even talking about? And these fucking mana rings or whatever.
Listen, I got a lot of orders that have come in. I can get to it next week.
We'll be here next week.
So, you want me to forge the Ring of the Pact?
We didn't even say anything yet.
A dwarf who's losing his skills by living on the surface?
Wait, so you're telling us there are more dwarves in the ground?
That's where they
There's no
traditionally live.
choice. The dwarf that has the skills is unable to move.
So we need a dwarf that doesn't have the skills. You.
It will still pay the bill.
Dad, please.
What? Oh,
I've
you mean
gathered
him,
all of the
other dad.
necessary items.
Lloyd Has Two Dads, a book that's been banned from
This
Alabama
is an intent
libraries.
for polishing. What's this piece of wood?
Is this sacred wood?
This
Get
must
a
fuel the
Robo
fire.
Girl in here.
This must fuel the
Is
fire,
that
or so
why
I
we're
heard.
traveling all over Tetheala to prepare all of this?
He's
Nuts.
embarrassed.
I see. So everything is set. I can't very well refuse after you've gone through so much trouble now, can I?
I mean, you could.
And I suppose it won't hurt me to help out my dearest son.
As opposed to one of my other sons.
I'm his father, too.
Well,
They're gonna
yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
tan
you
off.
raised them. Thanks for that, I guess.
Work together for the sake of a peaceful world. All right, let's do it.
Angel vow number 1.
With this,
Lord it over
I'll
this
be
little
able to
dwarf
use the
guy.
Eternal sword, right?
Lloyd, I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
Would you allow me to join your journey once more?
Well, I did tell
Oh, no.
Colette to go fuck herself specifically for this, so yes.
Of course. I was hoping you'd say that.
Then use this. We'll stop Mythos together.
Okay.
It's an iron bangle. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's a marvelous blade. I doubt you have a sword in your possession to match it.
Really?
True, you dad.
Well, there's a second one.
Take this with you. It's a present I promised you. Now
It's
that
a-
you've grown all up,
It's a
I
mountain
can
bike.
entrust you with the greatest sword I ever forged.
I just like the idea of he's got Origin in one hand and a mountain bike in the other.
Oh, I can ride at an enemy and slash him with a single sword.
Wow. I'll become even stronger with these two swords.
Sure.
Thanks, Dad. And
Alright, that blue sword looks like Brotherhood. That's Titus' sword from Final Fantasy X. This game's totally ripping him off.
The material.
Material Blades with an S.
Well, no, one's the material blade and one's Origin.
The final battle
Or
awaits.
the eternal blade, excuse me.
One of them's the immaterial blade and the other
everyone's
one's the
waiting
material blade.
outside. Let's go, Kratos.
It's
Be careful.
Kratos.
Right.
There's the sound.
Yeah, that threw me off guard there. Oh man, we're getting all the sounds.
Judgment.
Everyone?
Next.
Let's go.
Bring. It's got the title of Judgment.
When I was a child, I used to have my father carried me on his shoulders.
Thought you couldn't remember anything about your child.
I don't remember it very clearly, but I have the feeling that we looked up at the stars and talked together. Even though I was probably 3.
I see.
So because of that, I made sure that the stars were the one thing I studied seriously.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Kratos obtained the title of Dad.
We don't get that.
That's the only
Okay.
sound.
Let's take a look at your boy. Magic Swords Judgment, which is worse than what he has. He is an ancient hero of yore, but now he is one of the enemies of the world. That sounds bad.
He's
That's
your
a
the hunter
lot.
from the future.
Dad, a name that I will never be called. I did not seek until now. That's what
I
you're
think it's
gonna
better.
be.
Oh. His HP and TP go down, everything else goes up. Well, wow. Wow.
I thought that was one of the osmatic ones. I guess we'll leave that on. Alright, Pressier, get the hell out of here.
If you give Kratos the title of Dad, he gets a dad bod.
Would you like to play as Kratos or as Sheena?
Yeah, I could try Kratos again. It's been a while.
It's been a while. He has so much to learn, I think. Or he might know the same stuff as Zealous. It's hard to say. Oh, this is what we called him last time. That's right. Quid.
Well, I take it now that Zealous is dead, diggity dead, we are not going to be able to do any more with the arena. Or at least to that one quest.
Material blade. I see. So it does slightly less slash damage than my paper fans, but it's just more thrusting.
That's the thing, it's called Material Blade. It's a blade of fire and a blade of ice, so neither of them is the sword Origin. Origin is like a two-handed plot sword, I think.
One's supposed to be the Eternal Blade. I'm not sure why it says Material Blade, but it doesn't. Maybe there wasn't enough room. It's not important.
I think we'll all the sun will rise tomorrow, whatever the answer to this question is.
What kind of EX skills you got? We can probably make you betterer. Yeah, go ahead and give him one of these. I think he's worth it.
Well, which say?
Spell charge immunity is probably gonna be the best of those. Or we could give him Sky combo. Let's do that. You can always change it later.
How would I actually do that? Because I'm not doing much of the fanciness.
It just makes it so you can do your mid-air basic combo +1. So you just hold up and attack. See,
of course, we had the awesome power of taunt.
I want to give you a 3. Yeah, sure. Slasher basic combos, or now you have 6. I think with Super Chain was really good. You can actually link your special attacks together. That should also unlock something pretty nice. Don't think Taunt's gonna be that great. Let's go with...
Well, we had fun with it earlier in the series, but I don't think we have a lot of battles left where hanging on taunting is a good idea.
That's a T-type. These are T-types. Dash. Get the ones that give you more stuff and things. You know, get more vitality. Especially since you're so very weak, Dad. Even our spellcaster has more HP than you.
He's never going to have, like, Lloyd max HP.
No, probably not. Alright, so we got that. Now we need to go back to Tallahassee, I think. That would make sense. Although it's purple here, too, so I don't know. Synopsis is where I meant to go. We're headed to the holy ground of Carlon. Let's go the resting part. Okay, so now we need to go back to Tower Place.
Well, yeah, now we probably between videos we can reconsider. Did any of the side questy stuff we were doing now reopened, like evil weapons of evil that are clearly evil?
I mean, we certainly could do that, but I mean, we should probably just save real quick.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, the tower should be this one here.
I have a feeling if we're going to the mythical land of Dares Carlon, it's not going to be like we enter and on the very first screen fight Mythos and end the game. Like, it seems like it's going to be a big, ugly final dungeon place.
So where the hell do we go for this? Because the tower's obviously not here anymore.
Well, so what if we go to the, just the Tower of Salvation, the thing that used to lead to the Angel World? It's collapsed, but could we just go to where it used to be and see if anything is there?
That's where I thought it was. That's why I said that.
Yeah, sorry. I know it never goes anywhere, and I've been yelled at before by the lovely Jaxors, who's really frustrated that I decided, upon getting an Aqua Blastia core, to go back to the first town and Tilt of Vesperia to see what was happening now that they had an Aqua Blastia core. But, like, I always have this, hey, we should check with the king of this entire country to see what's the haps now.
I like how this giant rock from heaven, from the tower, has blocked that.
Well, there does seem to be stuff going on here.
The only thing left is the Deus. It's the Eternal Sword.
Lloyd, are we fully prepared?
This is a point of no return, Lloyd.
1 of 8. This may be our last battle. I know we've said that before, but we mean it this time.
Guess we're going back. That's nice of them to tell us that there. So I guess that is our path forward.
say, no, let's go back and put some things right. For example, we must destroy Coochie Coochie.
So one thing I do want to check on is actually Altessa real quick. I'm trying to remember exactly where his house was. There is Mitsubo, so it's got to be close to here. Now, I always have the damnedest time finding this place, as I've mentioned every time we're here.
I thought earlier, it's
There it is.
isn't it right there in that like what rock face?
Yeah, that's why I went over there. Throw down another save here, just because.
I'm glad I could help. Those possesses even more people while we're here.
Wake the fuck up! His breathing has relaxed. It seems like he's past the difficult part.
Or his just gasping his last breath here.
Yeah, and we just happen to witness it. Tabitha's not around. Okay, let's go back to Dirk's house. There's supposed to be something that unlocks, and it should be unlocked at this point.
Oh, we should go back to the first planet and that town or that shop that was going to open tomorrow. See if it's
It
open
might
yet.
actually be open. We'll check that. First thing though, let's go back to Dirk and talk to him real quick.
Niblick of the Math Brigade.
We should have something unlocked that I've been looking forward to. Out of your back, what the fuck are you doing here?
We want to return this. It doesn't work.
Ah, he can do it. Hey, say Dad, can you do that customization thingy? What customization? Well, I can, but there's plenty of other people more specialized in it. Well, I was just thinking while you walk in my direction, with your skill, I bet you could make some really amazing stuff. When you put it like that, as a dwarf, I'd be embarrassed not to do it. Alright, leave it to me. The great Dirk will put his skills to use and customize for you. Really? Alright. What do you want to customize?
Can you make Colette a brunette?
First, can you bring her back? It's important. So he can make all sorts of things. Obviously, extreme symbols. Considerably increases your attack, huh? We need 3 demon seals. Okay. Where do we get the demon seals? I mean, I don't even know where the leopard seals are.
I'm not sure what the source is for this stuff, but
I remember that these are pretty good money, the blue talismans. I'm trying to think, there's something else.
we got some real. I mean, there's some min-maxing that you could do here, obviously, with the FAC and grinding for defense rings and getting, you know, whatever. But Rabbit's Foot, like, we've already got 2 of that. What's the fancy danciest piece of equipment we could get?
It's hard to say.
Axe symbol.
Demon seals we can make here. You just get more experience. But it causes stats effects during battle.
What would you need to make demon seals? Because that would, like, if you wanted to grind for post-game, that's what you'd want to do.
You need a bunch of just random bullshit. Black, silver,
no.
dark balls. Things that are blacker than the black split times infinity. Also dark seals.
The blackest gift for the darkest of bass players. Nothing.
Which, these fucking things, they need rabbit's feet for whatever reason. And then more dark
You
balls.
need rabbit's feet in order to
Unlock the true darkness.
Hey, at least we can make rabbit's feet. You don't make them from rabbits, by the way. You make them from just random B-sides.
tides and shit. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, you make something using the blue talismans. It sells for a lot. Or maybe it is the blue talismans. I remember you had to buy something.
Well, let's slowly scroll down. I didn't see blue talisman as an ingredient for anything, but you're scrolling pretty fast.
I am. Because we need the defense rings, but maybe it's the stun charm? No, I know you need the rune bottles as part of it. That's why I have 20 of them. Look at all this dog shit, though. There's just so many things, like the extreme symbol. I'll probably try to get one of those online. Maybe. We'll see. Reduce the time it takes to cast a singular spell. Just needs a fairy ring. The Corona symbol. Just no sass effects ever. You need 8 amulets for that, for some reason. And a dork seal. Attack symbol, we already have one of those. Or I thought we did.
You don't.
It might be equipped on me. That's why you don't see it.
It's invisible.
Tax.
Well,
See?
amongst the ones where I did have a chance to check the ingredients, I didn't see anything with that blue amulet was going into something else. So don't forget the dwarven valves.
Can you do the customization thingy? Thank you. Why are you being a jerk? Okay, I'll be back when you can do customization. Let me go back in. You customize. Go buy the stove. What?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I'd say, please don't tell us you have one and only one opportunity to use customization.
No, I'm just a little thick-headed, apparently. Well, that's interesting. That I have to do it over here now.
Maybe Blue Saphira sells for a lot of money.
I mean,
yeah.
we had a regular Saphira, I think.
That's what I mean, because you can make all that stuff here.
It only needs 8 rabbit's feet. What is with you, Dirk, and making everything's out, a rabbit appendages? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I
like
think
the idea of like 8 rabbit-footed monstrosity hanging around your neck, or you look like some kind of freaking rabbit-hating monster.
next time we'll have some other stuff to do. Maybe I'll customize some things to get some more just grinding done. We'll see. There's probably a lot of work I can do with Kratos to get his skills unlocked because, of how this whole tech system works. He has stuff like Hellpire and whatnot. He's not really specialized correctly for JG, so...
Yeah, he's not idiot-proof, so
Well,
we'll work on that.
We'll see
And
if
maybe
I can...
someday we'll actually decide on when to wrap this baby up.
It won't be too much longer. We'll see you then.